In 1970, my dad was, again, with this thinking of how do you do the kingdom, he got 2 days a month off every other Sunday. Now, the retail store didn't open until 1 o'clock, so he got to go to church. But he thought, man, maybe there's another way. So he borrowed $600, and we bought a chopper, a machine that would cut wood, and we glued little picture frames. And so because my dad only got 2 days a month off, he couldn't run the business. So that's why we honor my mom so much, because she ran that business for the first 5 years. The first 2 years, we just glued frames. And we bought the machine, bought $150 worth of wood, $450 for the machine with the $600, and actually hired a blind guy to cut them. So he had Braille, and he'd put this wood in there, and you'd have to put his foot up on a lever, pull it down 2 foot, make a huge loud noise to cut a 45-degree angle. And then me and my brother, I was 9, my brother was 7, we glued them, and we got 7 cents each, which bought my baseball cards and all of that. And then my mom picked us up after school, and we'd go down to Cerebral Palsy, and they glued the rest of the frames. And so my mom started this business with a blind man, 2 boys, and Cerebral Palsy for 2 years. And then in 1972, we opened the first Hobby Lobby. It was 600 square feet. And then in 1975, 3 years later, my dad was making $36,000 a year and decided to cut his salary in half to see if he could make a go of Hobby Lobby. So
now, if you had taken this to a venture firm looking for some sort of backing back then, I mean, what kind of reception do you think you would have gotten?
We begged the banks to loan us money, so I'm not too good, probably.
What do you credit with this success?
I think my dad always had a purpose and reason. He always knew it was a giving mechanism. It was never about making money, and money wasn't a motivator. I mean, he wanted to provide for his family. He wanted to be a provider. But because my grandmother was a widow's mite giver, he saw her, when you gave her a gift, she paid tithes on it because she felt that was an increase. So she didn't worry about pre-tax, post-tax, those kind of things. And so even though he didn't have shoes to go to school in, so my grandmother gave even when it was sacrificial. And so I remember we made one of our largest gifts ever a few years ago, and I said, okay, Dad, have we outgiven Grandma now? And he said, no, we've always given out of our excess. My grandma gave what she didn't have and stuff. So that was always there. You don't become a giver later. You're a giver. So my dad was a giver even when we were only making a little bit of money. He always tithed. He always gave. And so I don't think generosity starts when you have more money. I think it starts as a concept. And so Hobby Lobby was built to be a generate income for ministry.